Hi everyone, welcome to Cola Teaches Math. Today we're going to talk about the difference between recursive and explicit for arithmetic sequences. Nice and quick, let's go. So I have an arithmetic sequence up here. Arithmetic means we're adding to go from one term to the next or subtracting. So in this case, the pattern is we're adding to. I'm going to put the pattern down. Okay, so recursive, that means you're kind of giving them a roadmap, okay? So if you're explaining to someone what the pattern is, you're saying you take the previous term, add 2. Take the previous term and you're adding 2, okay? So your roadmap has to look something like this. You have to identify the first term. So a sub 1 means first term. Now, in general, we just keep adding 2. Okay, so how do we write that out? We're going to say, take the previous term and add 2. So circle this. This is previous term. So watch this. This is why it makes sense. So say I wanted you guys to find a sub 2. Well, you're going to take the previous term, okay? So look, a sub 2 minus 1, which is a sub 1, first term, plus 2. It's equal to 4, okay? So this is how you're going to do recursive. Ready? You need two things in order to get full credit. You need to state what the first term is, and then you need to state your roadmap. Your roadmap is always a sub n equals a sub n minus 1, which stands for previous term, plus or minus the pattern, depending on what it is, okay? Obviously, if it's more complicated, the pattern, this would have to be more complicated, but that's kind of the gist of recursive, which is definitely tricky. Now, explicit, I think explicit is nice. Okay, so for explicit, there is a formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. What does all of this mean? We just said a sub 1 is first term. D is the pattern. It's called the common difference. And n is the term number. So n is in general. So for explicit, you're only plugging in the following two things that I've circled in red when you're creating an explicit formula. Everything else, you do not touch, okay? So look, the first term is 2, a sub 1 is 2, plus, I just said you don't touch the n minus 1 ever, and then you're gonna replace d with the common difference, the pattern. And this is the explicit formula for an arithmetic sequence, specifically this one.